I'm going to demonstrate how to create purchase agreement by using request for quotation process. For this, uh, I'm going to use procurement sourcing module. Under procurement sourcing module, collapse. There's a request for quotation. Under request of quotation, all request for quotation, click new. And here by default is coming purchase agreement because we have defined in procurement sourcing parameter under RFQ. I am selected by default. It will always come purchase type as a purchase agreement. Okay, I'll show you also. Duplicate tab, procurement and sourcing. Under setup, procurement and sourcing parameters, request for quotation. So from here we have three options. One is purchase agreement, another is a purchase order, third is a purchase requisition. So I'm defining here as a purchase agreement. So whenever I'm going to create purchase agreement, by default it will always take purchase agreement. And this is the expiration date of request for quotation. Puts warehouse and site. I'm putting my name as a requester name. This is effective date of purchase agreement, and this is the end date of purchase agreement. Purchase agreement classification, this is also mandatory, and this is just for documentation purpose. This is editable free text. You can use any. If you want to create any other name, you can create here. Then putting new. Then item we need to insert. I'm giving as a demo pose. I'm selecting this item, first item. Quantity 10. I'm putting price as a 10 each. Now we need to choose the vendor. For choosing vendor, we just need to click header, because request for quotation generally consists of only two things. One is line items and another is vendor. So I'm selecting one vendor. For demo purpose, I'll select okay, Acme Office Supplier. Now I'm saving. Then we need to send this quotation to the vendor. So click on quotation. Under process, click on send button. Okay. Now we already sent this quotation to the vendor, and we are waiting for vendor reply. So meanwhile vendor will I'm doing behalf of vendor. So manage reply, edit RFQ. So this is nothing but this is a vendor page. So vendor will review this line item, quantity, and our price. And suppose we have given a line item quantity 10 and unit price 10. Now vendor given their price, they wanted to sell in 9, means they are giving low quotation, so he can win this quote. We can bid and we can award this. So that's why vendor is giving very low price, 9. Now I'm submitting. So this is submitted by vendor. So once vendor submitted, and also one more thing, go back, see, initially the status will always like created. Once we send to vendor, status will sent. And once we receive information from the vendor, then status will change to received. So now status changed to received. And this lower status and high status nothing but, suppose in line item, suppose we have 10 line item and one item we accepted and one is rejected, so it will come like accepted and rejected. That's why we have this option, lower status and higher status. Now we already received quotation from the vendor. Now from our end, either we need to accept or reject or we need to modify. So for this again, we need to go quotation, manage reply, and here is button reply button. Here either you can return. If you return, then again we need to edit the price. Then vendor and customer we have again same have negotiation. So it will go same step, repeat again and again. Okay, I will also cover this topic in vendor collaboration module, we are providing the access to the vendor and how we are doing in our next video. So now for happy scenario, I'm accepting this RFQ. Now status is changed to approved, accepted. Now once the status is accepted, at the same time journal is created and journal created as a purchase agreement. I show you quotation, request for quotation journal. Okay, and this is the you can see the everything in journal. And now I'm inserting purchase agreement. So you can see here purchase agreement is 227. So the purchase agreement created once the journal is posted. Okay, so now purchase agreement we can also see from a go to quotation, manage reply, under general tab. You can see here purchase agreement. This is enabled and purchase order disabled because we are not creating purchase order from RFQ. We are creating purchase agreement from RFQ. That's why this button is enabled. So once you click this purchase agreement, you can see the status is on hold. So either you can make effective or close it. So the purchase agreement is created here, say 227. Now I am for converting to the purchase order. First, we need to click confirmation. Now this purchase agreement is effective, means this is active. Now from this purchase agreement, we want to create purchase order. So just click purchase agreement and under new, just click this button, release order. And here you can also specify amount, if line quantity, if you okay. Now I'm creating purchase agreement. Now you can see here the purchase order created 225. So this is the very simplest way to create purchase agreement from RFQ, and further from purchase agreement to create purchase order. Thank you for watching this video.